Chinese anger over events in Hong Kong has already led to the departure of the boss of the airline Cathay Pacific over employees supporting the protests. Now, people in mainland China are expressing outrage over some big European football clubs who they think are supporting the demonstrators. I asked our China media analyst Carrie Allen what the Hong Kong-based fan groups are being accused of.
They're accused of two things. One is being political and posting messages in line with the Hong Kong protesters and telling people that they shouldn't be supporting the police, they should be supporting the protesters who are out on the street. And we have to bear in mind that some of these groups have hundreds of thousands, if not millions of followers. So people based in Hong Kong, big spheres for people to discuss football. People who are police officers are being kicked out of these groups. So they feel that they can't actually support their favourite football team because of their politics, basically.
And people in mainland China are unhappy about this?
They're extremely unhappy. In fact, they've started a campaign to show how many teams are actually doing this. So a social media post that's been going viral on Sina Weibo, which is what people use instead of Facebook or Twitter, shows the emblems of a number of different teams. They say there's more than 20. And these include Manchester United, Liverpool Football Club, not just British teams, but also Western teams like Juventus as well. And they're saying that these are the teams that are guilty of having showed their support for protesters in Hong Kong. And the official line on this from mainland China is that the demonstrations that are happening in Hong Kong are violent and they're absolutely opposed to them. So now that football teams are seemingly showing their allegiance on one side, saying that they're in support of the protesters, people are very, very angry about this and they're calling for boycotts of the team or saying that they might actually stop supporting their favourite team.
But presumably the reason they're angry is these comments which are being posted on Facebook pages, and they're being posted by people presumably in Hong Kong rather than these clubs themselves, aren't they?
Yes, absolutely. But because some of them are official, people are saying that the administrators have a certain responsibility. I mean, the fact that they've got so many followers, they more or less speak for the team. And because they are official, people are calling for apologies from some of these teams.
And it's worth underlining how big Western football is in China. So if there's a boycott, that could have a big impact on these clubs.
Western football is huge in China, and also because China's been historically not very good at football, people are just not interested in domestic football. They have a big following with overseas teams.
China media analyst Carrie Allen.